Sensory science is how we interact with the world around us. It's how we understand where we are, what we should approach, what we should avoid. Smell is an underappreciated sense until recently, and we're finding out many, many things that are really important.
Monell has been around for 55 years. A group of visionary scientists from industry and academia came together and said, well, here's an area that we're interested in and people aren't thinking about. Smell and taste, we can see that there's an importance in understanding these systems because it's influencing what people are wanting to do, what people are wanting to choose.
Monell is nothing more than a collection of really interesting, sometimes quirky scientists and people who are just passionate about what they do. I've had some fabulous collaborations. There's a real sense of family here, and a family that is really focused on understanding something really, really important.
This sort of research could be instrumental in helping us solve challenging health issues, emerging infectious diseases like COVID.
Now you are at the first question of the survey, and it says to lift the peel flap here for odor A. Sudden smell loss became really the predominant symptom of the onset of COVID infection, and it was much more specific than, say, a fever or body aches. We applied for a grant to actually develop a new smell test that would be able to be used rapidly. So in 1 minute, I've been able to assess 4 aspects of your ability to smell: your detection ability, how strong it was to you, whether you could identify what it was, which is important, and also whether you had a distortion that would make you think it was unpleasant, when for most people that is a pleasant smell. COVID brought a sense of awareness to the world about how important smell is. People who had lost their sense of smell even before COVID for other reasons. Those individuals have been suffering for a long time and were largely overlooked both by the medical community and funding sources about how important it is to maintain and retain our sense of smell. We need to start thinking about smell as being more multifaceted.
I think we play a key role, making us appreciate the wonders of the world around us. Think of the sensory effects, the sensory impact that we will have on ourselves, but also on many of these problems that the world faces. I think we're primed for another 50, 60, 70, 100 years strong of future work because of the enthusiasm, the passion, and the hard work and commitment of the scientists here at the Center. Their science has an important role to play in many of these worldwide problems.